Welcome to Birdsy. We move fast in these videos to cover as much ground as possible. If you need more time to think, just hit that pause button before I reveal the answer.
Let's get started with a review of generative AI foundations. Which core concept describes the process by which a generative AI model creates new data similar to its training data? Is it A, classification, B, synthesis, C, segmentation, or D, regression? The answer is B, synthesis. Generative AI models learn patterns from training data and use those patterns to generate new, similar data. This process is fundamental to generative AI and distinguishes it from discriminative models which only classify or predict. Which statement about generative AI models is not accurate? Is it A, they can generate text, images, or audio? B, they learn patterns from large data sets? C, they always require labeled data for training? Or D, they are used in applications like chatbots and image synthesis? The answer is C, they always require labeled data for training. Why this question may seem a bit tricky: the use of a negative phrasing, not accurate, can mislead test takers into selecting a true statement. It's important to carefully evaluate each option and identify the one that is incorrect. A generative AI model that produces outputs indistinguishable from real data is guaranteed to be unbiased. True or false? Is it A, true, B, false, C, only for text data, or D, only if the model is supervised? The answer is B, false. Why this question may seem a bit tricky: the statement uses an absolute guaranteed, which can mislead. Even if outputs seem realistic, biases in training data can persist in generated content. A marketing team uses a generative AI model to create product descriptions for a new campaign, but the outputs contain repetitive phrases. What core concept should they focus on to improve output diversity? Is it A, sampling strategies, B, data labeling, C, model compression, or D, feature extraction? The answer is A, sampling strategies. Improving output diversity involves adjusting parameters like temperature or using techniques such as sampling, which are core to generative AI and help produce varied, less repetitive results. During a healthcare hackathon, a team wants to use generative AI to create synthetic patient data for testing algorithms without exposing real patient information. Which core generative AI concept enables this? Is it A, transfer learning, B, reinforcement learning, C, clustering, or D, synthetic data generation? The answer is D, synthetic data generation. Synthetic data generation is a core concept in generative AI, allowing teams to create realistic data for testing while preserving privacy and security.
How'd you do on the first 5 questions? Go ahead and subscribe to Birdsy now and turn your progress into exam day confidence. Ready to jump back in? Let's go.
What is the primary purpose of a generative AI model in the context of machine learning? Is it A, to classify input data into predefined categories, B, to generate new data similar to the training data, C, to optimize hardware performance for AI workloads, or D, to encrypt sensitive information in datasets? The answer is B, to generate new data similar to the training data. Generative AI models are designed to create new data samples that resemble the distribution of their training data, such as generating text, images, or audio. Which of the following statements about generative AI is least accurate? Is it A, generative AI can be used to create synthetic data for training other models? B, generative AI models can learn patterns from large datasets? C, generative AI always requires labeled data for training? Or D, generative AI can produce outputs such as text, images, or music? The answer is C. Generative AI always requires labeled data for training. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the phrasing asks for the least accurate statement, requiring careful reading. Generative AI models do not always require labeled data. Many use unsupervised or self-supervised learning. A generative AI model trained on biased data will always produce fair and unbiased outputs. True or false? Is it A, true, B, false, C, only if the model is supervised, or D, only when using reinforcement learning? The answer is B, false. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the use of always is an absolute that can mislead. If a model is trained on biased data, it is likely to reproduce or even amplify those biases in its outputs. Models, modalities, and capabilities. Which modality is primarily used by generative AI models like GPT-4 to process and generate human language? Is it A, text, B, image, C, audio, or D, video? The answer is A, text. Text is the primary modality for models like GPT-4, which are designed to understand and generate human language. Other modalities, such as images or audio, require specialized models or multimodal architectures. Which statement about generative AI models is not accurate? Is it A, they can generate new content based on learned patterns? B, they are capable of multimodal processing in some architectures? C, they always require labeled data for training? Or D, they can be used for tasks like text summarization and image creation? The answer is C, they always require labeled data for training. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the negative phrasing and plausible distractors can mislead test takers. Not all generative AI models require labeled data. Many are trained unsupervised, learning patterns from raw data without explicit labels.
Have you noticed the code in the bottom corner? The next time you're stumped, take that code to birdsy.ai. You'll get immediate help, complimentary study sessions, and access to hundreds of additional questions. It's the best tool to help you pass with confidence.
A generative AI model that produces realistic images from text prompts must be trained exclusively on labeled image caption pairs to function correctly. Is it A, true, labeled pairs are the only way to train such models? B, false, models can use various data sources and training strategies? C, true, but only for text-to-image generation, not other modalities? Or D, false, because generative models do not require any data? The answer is B, false, models can use various data sources and training strategies. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the use of exclusively is misleading. While labeled image caption pairs are useful, models can also leverage unlabeled data or other forms of supervision to learn associations. A healthcare startup wants to use generative AI to automatically summarize patient notes and generate synthetic medical images for training. Which model capabilities should they prioritize to meet both needs? Is it A, only text summarization as image generation is unrelated? B, only image generation since text summarization can be done manually? C, of text summarization and image generation, possibly via multimodal models? Or D, speech recognition, since patient notes are often dictated? The answer is C, both text summarization and image generation, possibly via multimodal models. The startup should prioritize models with both text summarization and image generation capabilities, possibly leveraging multimodal models or integrating specialized models for each task. A retail company wants to deploy a generative AI chatbot that can answer customer questions, recommend products, and process images of receipts. Which modalities should the underlying model support to fulfill all these functions? Is it A, text only, B, image only, C, audio and video, or D, text and image? The answer is D, text and image. The chatbot must support both text and image modalities to handle customer queries, recommendations, and receipt image processing. What is the primary function of a generative AI model in the context of content creation? Is it A, classifying existing data into categories, B, producing new data or content based on learned patterns, C, detecting anomalies in datasets, or D, compressing data for storage efficiency? The answer is B, producing new data or content based on learned patterns. Generative AI models are designed to create new data or content, such as text, images, or audio, rather than simply analyzing or classifying existing data. Which of the following statements is least accurate regarding the modalities supported by state-of-the-art generative AI models? Is it A, some generative AI models can process both text and images, B, audio generation is a capability of certain generative AI models, C, all generative AI models can seamlessly handle text, image, and audio modalities without adaptation, or D, multimodal models are designed to work with more than one type of input data? The answer is C. All generative AI models can seamlessly handle text, image, and audio modalities without adaptation. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The options may all sound plausible, but only one is clearly inaccurate. Not all generative AI models can natively process every modality, and some are specialized for certain types of data. A marketing team wants to use generative AI to create personalized product descriptions and generate promotional images for an online campaign. Which model capabilities are essential to support both tasks effectively? Is it A, only natural language processing capabilities, B, only image synthesis capabilities, C, audio generation and text summarization, or D, multimodal generation supporting both text and images? The answer is D, multimodal generation supporting both text and images. The scenario requires both text and image generation, so the model must support multimodal capabilities to handle both types of content creation. Google Cloud AI products. Which Vertex AI feature allows users to manage the entire machine learning workflow, including data preparation, training, and deployment within a unified interface? Is it A, Vertex AI Workbench, B, Cloud Functions, C, BigQuery NL, or D, Dataflow? The answer is A, Vertex AI Workbench. Vertex AI provides an integrated platform that streamlines the end-to-end machine learning workflow, enabling users to handle data, training, and deployment from a single interface. Which statement about Vertex AI model monitoring is not accurate? Is it A, it can detect data drift in input features, B, it can alert users when prediction distributions change, C, it automatically retrains models when drift is detected, or D, it supports monitoring for both classification and regression models? The answer is C, it automatically retrains models when drift is detected. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The question asks for the incorrect statement, and all options may sound plausible. Model monitoring in Vertex AI does not automatically retrain models. It only detects and alerts on data drift or prediction anomalies. When using Vertex AI pipelines, which of the following is always required for pipeline execution? Is it A, a custom training container, B, a pipeline definition, C. A BigQuery dataset, or D. A pre-trained model? The answer is B. A pipeline definition. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the word always can mislead, as not all components are mandatory for every pipeline. Only a pipeline definition is always required. Other resources depend on the specific pipeline. A retail company wants to automate hyperparameter tuning for their demand forecasting model using Vertex AI. Which Vertex AI feature should their data science team use to efficiently search for optimal parameters? Is it A. Vertex AI Feature Store, B. Vertex AI Model Registry, C. Vertex AI Data Labeling, or D. Vertex AI Hyperparameter Tuning? The answer is D. Vertex AI Hyperparameter Tuning. Vertex AI Hyperparameter Tuning automates the process of searching for the best model parameters, saving time and improving model performance for tasks like demand forecasting. A healthcare startup needs to deploy a trained image classification model to serve predictions with low latency for a mobile app, and they want to use Vertex AI. Which deployment option best meets their requirements? Is it A. Vertex AI Batch Prediction, B. Vertex AI Workbench, C. Vertex AI Online Prediction, or D. Vertex AI Model Monitoring? The answer is C. Vertex AI Online Prediction. Vertex AI Online Prediction is designed for real-time, low-latency serving, making it ideal for mobile app integration where immediate responses are needed. Which Vertex AI component is specifically designed to automate the process of training and evaluating machine learning models using structured data? Is it A. Vertex AI Workbench, B. Vertex AI Feature Store, C. Vertex AI Auto ML Tables, or D. Vertex AI Model Registry? The answer is C. Vertex AI AutoML Tables. Vertex AI's AutoML Tables is tailored for automating the training and evaluation of models on structured data, making it easier for users to build high-quality models without extensive ML expertise. Which of the following is not a capability provided by Vertex AI pipelines for orchestrating machine learning workflows? Is it A. Automated execution of multi-step ML workflows, B. Manual data labeling for supervised learning, C. Integration with Vertex AI Model Registry, or D. Parameterization of pipeline components? The answer is B. Manual data labeling for supervised learning. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The options all sound plausible, but Vertex AI Pipelines does not provide direct data labeling capabilities. It focuses on workflow orchestration, not manual data annotation. A financial analyst at a bank wants to ensure that their deployed fraud detection model in Vertex AI continues to perform well as new transaction data arrives. Which Vertex AI feature should they use to monitor model performance over time? Is it A. Vertex AI Model Monitoring, B. Vertex AI Feature Store, C. Vertex AI Workbench, or D. Vertex AI Pipelines? The answer is A. Vertex AI Model Monitoring. Vertex AI Model Monitoring enables users to track deployed model performance and detect data drift, ensuring ongoing reliability in production environments. Gemini and Workspace AI. Which Google Workspace feature leverages Gemini to help users draft, summarize, and refine content directly within Google Docs? Is it A. Smart Compose, B. Help Me Write, C. Explore, or D. Voice Typing? The answer is B. Help Me Write. Gemini for Google Workspace enables generative AI-powered assistance in Google Docs, allowing users to draft, summarize, and edit content efficiently within the document interface. Which statement about Gemini's integration with Google Workspace is not accurate? Is it A, Gemini can generate meeting summaries in Google Meet? B, Gemini can assist with email drafting in Gmail? C, Gemini automatically schedules calendar events based on email content without user input? Or D, Gemini can help create presentations in Google Slides? The answer is C. Gemini automatically schedules calendar events based on email content without user input. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The options may all sound plausible, but only one contains a subtle inaccuracy regarding Gemini's current capabilities and integration within Workspace applications. When using Gemini in Google Sheets, which of the following is always true? Is it A, Gemini will automatically correct all data errors? B, Gemini generates charts without any user input? C, Gemini replaces all manual formulas with AI-generated ones? Or D, Gemini can assist with data analysis based on user prompts? The answer is D. Gemini can assist with data analysis based on user prompts. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The use of always is meant to mislead, as AI features often have exceptions or limitations depending on context and data quality. A marketing manager wants to quickly generate a project summary from a lengthy email thread using Workspace AI. Which Gemini-powered feature should they use in Gmail? Is it A, summarize this email? B, schedule meeting? C, smart reply? Or D, confidential mode? The answer is A, summarize this email. Gemini in Gmail offers a summarization feature that can condense long email threads into concise summaries, streamlining information retrieval for users like marketing managers. During a team brainstorming session in Google Slides, two designers want to generate visual ideas based on text prompts. Which Gemini feature should they use to create images directly in their presentation? Is it A, insert chart? B, explore? C, help me visualize? Or D, voice type? The answer is C, help me visualize. Gemini for Google Slides includes an image generation feature that allows users to create visuals from text prompts, supporting creative collaboration during presentations. Which Google Workspace AI feature allows users to automatically generate meeting summaries in Google Meet using Gemini technology? Is it A, Smart Compose in Gmail? B, AI-powered meeting summaries? C, voice typing in Google Docs? Or D, Explore in Google Sheets? The answer is B, AI-powered meeting summaries. Gemini powers the automatic meeting summary feature in Google Meet, enabling users to receive concise recaps of discussions without manual note-taking. Which of the following statements about Gemini's integration with Google Workspace AI is least accurate? Is it A, Gemini can help users draft emails directly in Gmail? B, Gemini can generate images in Google Slides based on text prompts? C, Gemini automatically schedules calendar events based on email content without user review? Or D, Gemini can summarize long documents in Google Docs? The answer is C. Gemini automatically schedules calendar events based on email content without user review. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The options all sound plausible, but one subtly misrepresents Gemini's capabilities or integration, requiring careful reading to spot the inaccuracy. A project coordinator is using Google Sheets to analyze survey data and wants to quickly generate insights and visualizations using Gemini. Which Workspace AI feature should they utilize to achieve this? Is it A, help me organize? B, smart fill? C, voice typing? Or D, explore in Google Docs? The answer is A. Help me organize. The Help Me Organize feature in Google Sheets, powered by Gemini, assists users in generating insights and visualizations from data efficiently.
If you want more than just rapid-fire questions, head over to Birdsy.ai. You can take unlimited practice exams and get instant help from your personal AI study partner. It's like having a tutor 24/7. Try it free. You'll find a link in the description.
APIs, tools, and developer services. Which Google Cloud AI product provides pre-trained models for vision, language, and structured data tasks, allowing developers to make predictions without building models from scratch? Is it A. Cloud Functions, B. Vertex AI, C. Cloud Run, or D? The answer is B. Vertex AI. Vertex AI offers pre-trained models for various tasks, enabling developers to quickly integrate AI capabilities without extensive model training or expertise. Which Google Cloud AI API is not primarily designed for processing natural language text? Is it A. Cloud Natural Language API, B. Dialogflow, C. Vision API, or D. Translation API? The answer is C. Vision API. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The options may all sound related to AI, but only the Vision API is not focused on natural language. It processes images, not text. All of the following Google Cloud AI tools require users to train their own models, except: is it A. AutoML, B. Vertex AI Custom Training, C. TensorFlow on AI Platform, or D. Kubeflow Pipelines? The answer is A. AutoML. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The phrasing may lead you to overlook that AutoML provides pre-trained models and automated training, so users don't always need to train from scratch. A retail company wants to automatically extract product information from thousands of scanned receipts uploaded by customers. Which Google Cloud AI API should their developer use to efficiently extract structured data from these images? Is it A. Speech-to-Text API, B. Translation API, C. Vision API, or D. Document AI? The answer is D. Document AI. Document AI is designed to extract structured data from documents and images, making it ideal for processing scanned receipts and similar use cases. A healthcare startup needs to build a chatbot that can answer patient questions using medical documents stored in Google Cloud Storage. Which combination of Google Cloud AI tools should the team use to enable document retrieval and conversational responses? Is it A. Vision API and AutoML tables, B. Vertex AI Search and Conversation, C. Cloud Speech-to-Text and Translation API, or D. Dialogflow CX only? The answer is B. Vertex AI Search and Conversation. Vertex AI Search and Conversation enables building chatbots that can search documents and provide conversational answers, integrating with data stored in Google Cloud. Which Google Cloud AI service enables developers to transcribe spoken audio into text using pre-trained machine learning models? Is it A. Cloud Vision API, B. Cloud Translation API, C. Cloud Speech-to-Text, or D. Dialogflow? The answer is C. Cloud Speech-to-Text. Cloud Speech-to-Text is a Google Cloud AI API that converts spoken language into written text using advanced pre-trained models. It supports multiple languages and is widely used for voice recognition tasks. Which Google Cloud AI tool cannot be used directly for image classification tasks without first exporting a trained model? Is it A, AutoML Vision, B, Vertex AI Workbench, C, Cloud Vision API, or D, Vertex AI Prediction? The answer is B, Vertex AI Workbench. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the question includes the word directly and references exporting models, which may confuse those who know several tools support image classification. AutoML Vision provides a direct interface for image classification, while Vertex AI Workbench is an environment for development and requires exporting models for deployment. A media company wants to automatically generate video captions in multiple languages for their global audience using Google Cloud AI products. Which combination of APIs should their developer integrate to achieve both transcription and translation? Is it A, Cloud Vision API and Cloud Natural Language API, B, Dialogflow and AutoML Tables, C, Vertex AI and Cloud Video Intelligence API, or D, Cloud Speech-to-Text and Cloud Translation API? The answer is D, Cloud Speech-to-Text and Cloud Translation API. To generate multilingual captions, the developer should use Cloud Speech-to-Text for transcribing audio and Cloud Translation API to translate the transcribed text into different languages, enabling efficient captioning for global viewers. Responsible AI and security. Which responsible AI principle emphasizes the need for AI systems to be understandable and interpretable by users and stakeholders? Is it A, privacy, B, fairness, C, transparency, or D, security? The answer is C, transparency. Transparency is a core responsible AI principle that ensures AI systems are understandable, interpretable, and their decisions can be explained to users and stakeholders. Which of the following is not typically considered a core principle of responsible AI, even though it may be important for general software development? Is it A, fairness, B, scalability, C, privacy, or D, transparency? The answer is B, scalability. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. All options sound important, but only some are core responsible AI principles. Scalability is crucial for software, but is not a foundational responsible AI principle like fairness, privacy, or transparency. If an AI system is highly accurate but consistently produces biased outcomes for certain groups, which responsible AI principle is most clearly being violated? Is it A, fairness, B, security, C, reliability, or D, privacy? The answer is A, fairness. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. High accuracy may distract from underlying bias. The principle violated is fairness, as the system treats groups unequally despite overall accuracy. A healthcare organization uses an AI tool to recommend treatments, but patients and doctors are unsure how decisions are made. Which responsible AI principle should the organization prioritize to address this concern? Is it A, security, B, privacy, C, fairness, or D, transparency? The answer is D, transparency. The organization should prioritize transparency, ensuring that AI decisions are explainable and interpretable to build trust among users. A financial services company is deploying a generative AI model and wants to ensure it does not unintentionally leak sensitive customer data in its outputs. Which responsible AI principle is most directly relevant to this goal? Is it A, reliability, B, privacy, C, transparency, or D, inclusiveness? The answer is B, privacy. Privacy is the most directly relevant principle, as it focuses on protecting sensitive data from being exposed or misused by AI systems. Which responsible AI principle focuses on ensuring that AI systems do not cause harm to individuals or society during their development and deployment? Is it A, transparency, B, safety, C, inclusiveness, or D, sustainability? The answer is B, safety. The principle of safety is central to responsible AI, emphasizing the need to prevent harm and mitigate risks associated with AI systems throughout their life cycle. Which of the following statements about responsible AI principles is least accurate? Is it A, responsible AI principles include fairness, transparency, and accountability? B, responsible AI principles aim to minimize bias and promote inclusivity? C, responsible AI principles require that AI systems always operate without any human oversight? Or D, responsible AI principles encourage ongoing monitoring and evaluation of deployed models? The answer is C. Responsible AI principles require that AI systems always operate without any human oversight. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The phrasing asks for the least accurate statement, requiring careful reading. Some options may sound plausible, but do not align with established responsible AI principles. All responsible AI principles must be applied equally in every AI project, regardless of context or risk level. Is it A, true, because responsible AI requires strict adherence to all principles at all times? B, true, since omitting any principle would violate responsible AI standards? C, false, because some principles are optional depending on the organization? Or D, false, because the application of principles should be tailored to the specific risks and context of each project? The answer is D, false, because the application of principles should be tailored to the specific risks and context of each project. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The use of all and equally can mislead, as responsible AI principles are important, but their application is often context-dependent and risk-based. Data privacy and compliance. Which principle is fundamental to ensuring that AI systems comply with data privacy regulations such as GDPR? Is it A, maximizing data retention? B, sharing data with third parties by default? C, collecting only data necessary for the intended purpose? Or D, encrypting all data at rest only? The answer is C, collecting only data necessary for the intended purpose. Data minimization is a core principle in regulations like GDPR, requiring organizations to collect only the data necessary for a specific purpose, thereby reducing privacy risks and ensuring compliance. Which of the following is not a recommended practice for responsible AI development, even if it appears to enhance security? Is it A, regularly updating access controls? B, storing user consent logs indefinitely? C, implementing audit trails for data access? Or D, applying least privilege principles to user roles? The answer is B, storing user consent logs indefinitely. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The distractor suggests a practice that could seem beneficial for security, but storing user consent logs indefinitely actually violates data minimization and retention policies required for compliance. When deploying a generative AI model, which statement about data anonymization is least accurate? Is it A, anonymization always guarantees that individuals cannot be re-identified? B, effective anonymization techniques are essential for privacy compliance? C, combining anonymized data with external datasets can increase re-identification risk? Or D, anonymization should be regularly reviewed as techniques evolve? The answer is A, Anonymization always guarantees that individuals cannot be re-identified. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The distractors are plausible, but the correct answer overstates anonymization's effectiveness. Re-identification is possible if anonymization is weak or data is combined with external sources. A healthcare startup uses Google Cloud to train a generative AI model on patient records and wants to ensure compliance with HIPAA. Which technical measure should the data engineering team prioritize to protect sensitive health information during model training? Is it A, publishing anonymized datasets for public use? B, allowing unrestricted access to training data? C, storing data in a non-compliant region? Or D, encrypting data both at rest and in transit? The answer is D, encrypting data both at rest and in transit. Encrypting data both at rest and in transit is critical for HIPAA compliance, ensuring that sensitive health information is protected throughout the AI model training process. A retail company's AI chatbot collects customer feedback, and the compliance officer notices the bot stores full names and email addresses. What immediate action should the officer recommend to align with privacy best practices? Is it A, increase the retention period for customer data? B, remove or mask personally identifiable information from stored feedback? C, share the feedback data with third-party vendors? Or D, disable all chatbot logging features? The answer is B, remove or mask personally identifiable information from stored feedback. Removing or masking personally identifiable information, PII, from stored feedback reduces privacy risks and aligns with data minimization and compliance requirements. Which concept ensures that individuals can request the deletion of their personal data from AI systems in accordance with privacy regulations? Is it A, data minimization? B, data portability? C, right to erasure? Or D, purpose limitation? The answer is C, right to erasure. The right to erasure, also known as the right to be forgotten, is a key data privacy principle that allows individuals to request the removal of their personal data from systems, supporting compliance with regulations like GDPR. Which of the following is least likely to violate data privacy regulations when developing a generative AI model? Is it A, training on unencrypted customer emails? B, using synthetic datasets generated from random values? C, storing user chat logs without consent? Or D, sharing model outputs that include personal identifiers? The answer is B, using synthetic datasets generated from random values. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The phrasing asks for the least likely violation, which can mislead test takers into picking a common violation. Using synthetic data is generally privacy compliant, while the other options involve risks of exposing real personal data. Which statement about encryption in AI data pipelines is not accurate? Is it A, encryption alone is sufficient to ensure full regulatory compliance in AI systems? B, encryption helps protect data both at rest and in transit? C, key management is a critical aspect of secure encryption practices? Or D, regulations often require encryption as part of a broader security strategy? The answer is A, encryption alone is sufficient to ensure full regulatory compliance in AI systems. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The negative phrasing "not accurate" can cause confusion, especially since all options may sound plausible. Encryption does not guarantee compliance alone. Other controls are also necessary. Prompting and evaluation. Which prompt design technique is most effective for reducing ambiguity in user instructions to a generative AI model? Is it A, using open-ended questions? B, providing clear and detailed instructions? C. Relying on default model behavior. Or D. Including multiple unrelated tasks in one prompt. The answer is B. Providing clear and detailed instructions. Explicitly specifying requirements in prompts helps the AI understand exactly what is expected, minimizing ambiguity and improving the quality of generated responses. Which of the following is least likely to improve the consistency of outputs from a generative AI model when designing prompts? Is it A. Using structured templates for prompts? B. Providing example outputs within the prompt? C. Frequently varying the prompt structure? Or D. Specifying the desired response format? The answer is C. Frequently varying the prompt structure. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The options all sound plausible, but only one actually does not contribute to consistency. Consistency is improved by clear instructions and examples, not by frequently changing prompt formats. A product manager at a retail company wants the AI to generate customer support responses that are both empathetic and concise. Which prompt design technique should they use to ensure these qualities are reflected in every response? Is it A. Clearly specify tone and length requirements in the prompt? B. Allow the AI to infer the appropriate style from previous outputs? C. Use only generic instructions like respond appropriately? Or D. Rely on post-processing to edit AI responses? The answer is A. Clearly specify tone and length requirements in the prompt. Explicitly stating the desired tone and length in the prompt ensures the AI consistently produces empathetic and concise responses, aligning with the manager's requirements. When designing prompts, which approach is not recommended if the goal is to minimize model hallucinations? Is it A. Requesting sources or citations for factual outputs? B. Using vague or open-ended prompts? C. Providing explicit context and constraints? Or D. Limiting the scope of the prompt to specific topics? The answer is B. Using vague or open-ended prompts. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The question uses a negative phrasing, and all options seem helpful, but only one actually increases hallucination risk, using vague or open-ended prompts. During a hackathon, a team needs their AI assistant to generate step-by-step instructions for assembling furniture, but the initial outputs are unordered and incomplete. What prompt design adjustment should they make to address this? Is it A. Increase the model's temperature setting? B. Ask for more creative responses? C. Shorten the prompt to a single sentence? Or D. Explicitly request a numbered step-by-step list in the prompt? The answer is D. Explicitly request a numbered step-by-step list in the prompt. Instructing the AI to provide a numbered step-by-step list ensures ordered and complete instructions, directly addressing the team's issue. What is the primary purpose of using explicit instructions when designing prompts for generative AI models? Is it A. To increase the randomness of responses? B. To ensure the model understands and follows user intent accurately? C. To make prompts shorter and less detailed? Or D. To allow the model to ignore user constraints? The answer is B. To ensure the model understands and follows user intent accurately. Explicit instructions help guide the AI model to produce outputs that closely match user expectations by reducing ambiguity and clarifying intent. Which of the following is not a recommended technique for enhancing prompt reliability when working with generative AI models? Is it A. Providing clear context within the prompt? B. Specifying the desired output format? C. Using vague language to encourage creativity? Or D. Including examples of correct responses? The answer is C. using vague language to encourage creativity. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The options may all sound beneficial, but one actually undermines reliability by introducing ambiguity or inconsistency, which can mislead test takers who skim for positive-sounding techniques. When designing prompts, which approach is least likely to help in reducing bias in generative AI outputs? Is it A, using ambiguous language to avoid leading the model? B, providing balanced examples in the prompt? C, explicitly instructing the model to avoid stereotypes? Or D, reviewing and refining prompts based on output analysis? The answer is A, using ambiguous language to avoid leading the model. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The question uses a negative phrasing, least likely, and some options may appear helpful at first glance, but only one truly fails to address bias. Model evaluation and iteration. Which metric is most commonly used to evaluate the accuracy of a classification model during model evaluation? Is it A, mean squared error, B, accuracy, C, BLEU score, or D, perplexity? The answer is B, accuracy. Accuracy is a standard metric for evaluating classification models, representing the proportion of correct predictions out of all predictions made. Which of the following is not a recommended practice when iterating on a generative AI model's evaluation process? Is it A, collecting diverse feedback from end users, B, analyzing failure cases in detail, C, changing evaluation metrics with each iteration, or D, using both quantitative and qualitative evaluation methods? The answer is C, changing evaluation metrics with each iteration. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The options all sound plausible, but only one is clearly not recommended. Changing evaluation metrics frequently undermines consistency and comparability of results. When evaluating a model, which statement about overfitting is least accurate? Is it A, overfitting improves a model's ability to generalize to new data, B, overfitting occurs when a model performs well on training data but poorly on unseen data, C, regularization techniques can help mitigate overfitting, or D, monitoring validation loss is a way to detect overfitting? The answer is A, overfitting improves a model's ability to generalize to new data. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. All options mention overfitting, but only one misrepresents it. Overfitting does not improve generalization, it harms it. A product manager and a data scientist are reviewing user complaints about irrelevant chatbot responses. Which evaluation approach should they prioritize to identify the root cause? Is it A, increase the training dataset size immediately, B, rerun automated accuracy tests only, C, tune hyperparameters based on previous experiments, or D, conduct qualitative analysis of user conversations? The answer is D, conduct qualitative analysis of user conversations. Qualitative analysis of user conversations helps uncover nuanced issues in chatbot responses that quantitative metrics might miss, making it the most effective first step in this scenario. During a model evaluation workshop, an engineering team in a healthcare startup notices their generative model produces inconsistent outputs for similar patient queries. What is the most effective next step to improve evaluation consistency? Is it A, increase the model's parameter count, B, standardize the prompts used in evaluation, C, switch to a different evaluation metric, or D, deploy the model to production for live testing? The answer is B, standardize the prompts used in evaluation. Standardizing prompts ensures that model outputs can be reliably compared. which is crucial for consistent evaluation in sensitive domains like healthcare. What is the primary purpose of using a validation dataset during model evaluation? Is it A, to increase the size of the training set, B, to assess model performance during development, C, to deploy the model in production, or D, to store historical predictions? The answer is B, to assess model performance during development. A validation dataset is used to tune model parameters and assess performance before final testing, helping to prevent overfitting and ensuring the model generalizes well to unseen data. Which statement about model evaluation metrics is least accurate when iterating on a generative AI model? Is it A, multiple metrics may be needed to capture different aspects of model performance, B, human evaluation can complement automated metrics for generative tasks, C, a single metric is always sufficient for evaluating generative model quality, or D, metrics should align with the intended use case of the model? The answer is C, a single metric is always sufficient for evaluating generative model quality. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The options may all sound plausible, but one subtly misrepresents how evaluation metrics should be used, especially regarding their limitations or applicability to generative models. When iterating on a model, which of the following is not a recommended approach for addressing poor evaluation results? Is it A, ignore evaluation feedback and proceed with deployment, B, analyze error cases to identify patterns, C, adjust model parameters based on evaluation findings, or D, collect additional data to address identified weaknesses? The answer is A, ignore evaluation feedback and proceed with deployment. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The options all seem like reasonable actions, but one is a common pitfall that does not actually improve model evaluation or performance.
Did you get a different answer? Or maybe you have a question about the exam in general? Drop it in the comments below. We read and answer them personally.
Business use cases. Which business function is most likely to benefit from using generative AI for automating customer support interactions? Is it A, finance, B, customer service, C, logistics, or D, manufacturing? The answer is B, customer service. Customer support can leverage generative AI to automate responses, handle routine queries, and provide 24/7 assistance, improving efficiency and customer satisfaction. Which of the following is least likely to be a direct industry use case for generative AI in healthcare? Is it A, generating patient discharge summaries, B, synthesizing medical images for training, C, automating equipment sterilization, or D, drafting clinical trial documentation? The answer is C, automating equipment sterilization. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. All options sound plausible, but only some are direct use cases. Generative AI is not typically used for physical equipment sterilization, which is a manual or mechanical process, not a data-driven or generative task. A retail company wants to improve product recommendations for online shoppers by analyzing browsing patterns and generating personalized suggestions. Which functional use case does this scenario best represent? Is it A, personalized recommendation engines, B, inventory forecasting, C, fraud detection, or D, automated invoice processing? The answer is A, personalized recommendation engines. This scenario describes a recommendation system, a common functional use case for generative AI in retail to enhance customer experience and drive sales. In which industry is generative AI most commonly used to automate the drafting of legal contracts and agreements? Is it A, hospitality, B. Retail, C. Education, or D. Legal? The answer is D. Legal. The legal industry frequently uses generative AI to automate contract drafting, reducing manual effort and improving accuracy. A financial services firm wants to use generative AI to summarize lengthy regulatory documents for compliance officers, aiming to reduce manual review time. Which industry use case does this align with? Is it A. Automated loan approval, B. Fraudulent transaction detection, C. Regulatory document summarization, or D. Customer onboarding chatbots? The answer is C. Regulatory document summarization. Summarizing regulatory documents is a common generative AI use case in financial services, helping compliance teams process information faster and more accurately. Which functional business use case best describes the application of generative AI to automatically generate marketing copy for product launches? Is it A. Fraud detection, B. Content creation, C. Inventory management, or D. Customer segmentation? The answer is B. Content creation. Generating marketing copy is a classic example of content creation, a functional use case where generative AI excels by producing tailored text for campaigns, saving time and ensuring consistency. Which of the following is not typically considered a functional use case for generative AI in the insurance industry? Is it A. Automated claims report drafting, B. Personalized policy document generation, C. Risk scoring using actuarial models, or D. Chatbots for customer inquiries? The answer is C. Risk scoring using actuarial models. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the options may all sound plausible, but only some are directly related to generative AI's strengths. Understanding the distinction between generative and analytical tasks is key to answering correctly. All of the following are common industry use cases for generative AI in retail, except: is it A. Predictive maintenance of manufacturing equipment, B. Automated product description generation, C. Personalized email campaign content creation, or D. Virtual shopping assistance for customer engagement? The answer is A. Predictive maintenance of manufacturing equipment. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the question uses an absolute and negative phrasing, requiring careful reading to identify the exception among plausible retail use cases. Implementation and operations. Which Google Cloud service is primarily used to orchestrate and automate the deployment of machine learning models into production environments? Is it A. Cloud Functions, B. BigQuery NL, C. Vertex AI, or D. Cloud Run? The answer is C. Vertex AI. Vertex AI is designed to streamline the deployment, monitoring, and management of machine learning models, making it the primary choice for productionizing ML workflows on Google Cloud. When integrating a generative AI model with multiple data sources, which architectural component is least likely to introduce latency issues if not properly configured? Is it A. Data preprocessing pipelines, B. API gateway, C. Network routing between services, or D. Model inference endpoints? The answer is B. API gateway. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the question asks for the component least likely to introduce latency, which can mislead test takers into focusing on common bottlenecks rather than those less impactful. Properly configured API gateways typically add minimal latency compared to data preprocessing or network layers. A retail company wants to integrate a generative AI chatbot into their e-commerce platform to handle customer queries in real time. Which Google Cloud component should the team use to ensure seamless integration with their existing microservices architecture? Is it A, Cloud Functions, B, Cloud Storage, C, BigQuery, or D, Cloud Spanner? The answer is A, Cloud Functions. Cloud Functions allows for event-driven integration and can easily connect the chatbot to existing microservices, ensuring scalability and minimal disruption to the current architecture. What is the primary benefit of using PubSub in a generative AI solutions architecture? Is it A, provides persistent storage for model artifacts, B, performs real-time data analytics, C, hosts containerized AI models, or D, enables asynchronous messaging between services? The answer is D, enables asynchronous messaging between services. PubSub enables asynchronous communication between services, decoupling producers and consumers, which enhances scalability and reliability in distributed AI solutions. During a hackathon, a team needs to quickly prototype a generative AI image synthesis service that integrates with a web frontend and scales automatically. Which Google Cloud service should they select to deploy their containerized model for rapid integration and scaling? Is it A, App Engine Standard, B, Compute Engine, C, Cloud Run, or D, Dataproc? The answer is C, Cloud Run. Cloud Run is ideal for deploying containerized applications, offering automatic scaling and easy integration with web frontends, making it suitable for rapid prototyping and hackathons. Which Google Cloud service provides a fully managed environment for deploying, managing, and scaling containerized generative AI applications? Is it A, Cloud Functions, B, App Engine Standard, C, Google Kubernetes Engine, or D, Cloud Run Jobs? The answer is C, Google Kubernetes Engine. Google Kubernetes Engine, GKE, is a fully managed service for running containerized applications, making it ideal for deploying and scaling generative AI workloads in production environments. Which of the following is not a recommended practice when architecting a generative AI solution for integration with external APIs on Google Cloud? Is it A, using service accounts for authentication, B, hard-coding API credentials in source code, C, implementing retry logic for API failures, or D, monitoring API latency and error rates? The answer is B, hard-coding API credentials in source code. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The options all sound plausible, but only one is explicitly discouraged. Hard-coding API credentials is insecure and not recommended, while the other practices are standard for robust integration. When integrating a generative AI model with Google Cloud Storage, which statement is least accurate regarding architectural considerations? Is it A, Cloud Storage provides built-in real-time event triggers for model inference, B, access control for cloud storage can be managed via IAM roles, C, Cloud Storage supports versioning to manage input and output data, or D, data stored in cloud storage can be encrypted at rest? The answer is A, Cloud Storage provides built-in real-time event triggers for model inference. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. All statements may appear valid, but only one misrepresents how cloud storage works. Cloud storage does not provide built-in real-time event triggers. PubSub or EventArc is needed for event-driven architectures. Cost, performance, and scaling. Which Google Cloud service is primarily used to monitor and optimize the cost and performance of deployed generative AI models? Is it A, Cloud Build, B, Cloud Functions, C, Cloud Monitoring, or D, Cloud PubSub? The answer is C, Cloud Monitoring. Cloud monitoring provides observability for cloud resources and applications, including generative AI models, allowing you to track performance and cost metrics in real time. Which of the following is not an effective method for reducing inference costs when scaling a generative AI model on Google Cloud? Is it A, batching multiple requests together? B, increasing the model size for higher accuracy? C, using autoscaling for serving infrastructure? Or D, deploying on preemptible VMs? The answer is B, increasing the model size for higher accuracy. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. All options seem plausible, but only one is not cost-effective. Increasing model size increases inference costs, while batching, autoscaling, and using preemptible VMs can reduce costs. When optimizing a generative AI workload for both cost and latency, which statement is least likely to be true? Is it A, reducing model complexity can lower both cost and latency? B, autoscaling can help match resources to demand efficiently? C, batching requests can improve throughput and reduce per-request cost? Or D, using the largest available GPU always optimizes cost and latency? The answer is D. Using the largest available GPU always optimizes cost and latency. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. Each statement sounds reasonable, but only one is generally false. Using the largest available GPU does not always optimize both cost and latency. A retail company's data science team is deploying a generative AI chatbot for customer support and expects unpredictable traffic spikes. Which Google Cloud feature should they enable to ensure cost-effective scaling during peak usage? Is it A, autoscaling on AI platform prediction? B, manual provisioning of VM instances? C, disabling monitoring to save resources? Or D, using static quotas for all resources? The answer is A, autoscaling on AI platform prediction. Enabling autoscaling allows the infrastructure to automatically adjust resources based on demand, ensuring cost-effective scaling during unpredictable traffic spikes. An AI engineer at a healthcare startup needs to minimize inference costs for a generative model serving patient queries, while maintaining reasonable response times. Which deployment strategy should they choose? Is it A, deploying on dedicated GPUs with fixed capacity? B, using preemptible VMs with autoscaling enabled? C, running the model only during business hours? Or D, disabling autoscaling to avoid scaling costs? The answer is B, using preemptible VMs with autoscaling enabled. Deploying the model on preemptible VMs with autoscaling provides a balance of low cost and sufficient performance for non-critical inference workloads. Which Google Cloud feature allows you to automatically adjust the number of compute resources allocated to a generative AI model based on real-time demand to optimize both cost and performance? Is it A, persistent disk snapshots? B, autoscaling? C, Cloud CDN? Or D, Cloud Interconnect? The answer is B, autoscaling. Autoscaling dynamically adjusts resources in response to workload changes, helping maintain performance while controlling costs. This is essential for generative AI models with variable demand, as it prevents over-provisioning and unnecessary expenses. Which of the following statements about scaling generative AI workloads on Google Cloud is always true? Is it A, increasing the number of GPUs will always reduce inference latency? B, using preemptible VMs guarantees lower costs without any trade-offs? C, monitoring resource utilization is essential for effective scaling decisions? Or D, scaling up storage capacity will directly improve model performance? The answer is C. Monitoring resource utilization is essential for effective scaling decisions. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. the use of always true can mislead, as many statements about cloud scaling have exceptions. Only the statement about monitoring resource utilization is universally applicable, while others may depend on specific configurations or workloads. A media company's ML team is deploying a generative AI video summarization service on Google Cloud and needs to minimize costs during periods of low usage while ensuring rapid scaling during major live events. Which deployment approach best addresses both requirements? Is it A, deploying on a managed serverless platform with auto-scaling enabled? B, provisioning a fixed number of high-performance VMs? C, using dedicated on-premises hardware integrated with Google Cloud? Or D, scheduling batch jobs to run only at night? The answer is A, deploying on a managed serverless platform with auto-scaling enabled. Using serverless or managed services with auto-scaling allows the team to pay only for resources used during low demand and scale quickly during spikes, balancing cost and performance effectively.
If you want more than just rapid-fire questions, head over to Birdsy.ai. You can take unlimited practice exams and get instant help from your personal AI study partner. It's like having a tutor 24/7. Try it free. You'll find a link in the description.
Governance and change management. Which key factor most directly influences successful organizational adoption of generative AI solutions? Is it A, technical documentation, B, external vendor partnerships, C, leadership support, or D, frequent software updates? The answer is C, leadership support. Leadership support is critical for successful adoption, as it drives resource allocation, sets priorities, and encourages a culture open to change. Which of the following is least likely to hinder organizational adoption of generative AI, even if it is often cited as a challenge? Is it A, employee resistance to change, B, access to cloud infrastructure, C, lack of executive sponsorship, or D, insufficient training programs? The answer is B, access to cloud infrastructure. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. All options appear to be challenges, but access to cloud infrastructure is rarely a true barrier in modern enterprises, especially with scalable cloud solutions readily available. A retail company's IT team is enthusiastic about deploying generative AI, but frontline staff are hesitant and unsure how it will impact their roles. What should leadership prioritize to improve adoption? Is it A, implement transparent communication and targeted training, B, increase investment in advanced hardware, C, mandate immediate use of AI tools, or D, limit AI deployment to IT staff only? The answer is A, implement transparent communication and targeted training. Leadership should focus on transparent communication and targeted training to address concerns and clarify benefits, which helps build trust and engagement among frontline staff. What is a primary goal of change management in the context of generative AI adoption? Is it A, reducing IT costs, B, automating all business processes, C, increasing product variety, or D, minimizing resistance and ensuring smooth transition? The answer is D, minimizing resistance and ensuring smooth transition. Change management aims to minimize resistance and ensure a smooth transition, maximizing the benefits of new technologies like generative AI. During a generative AI rollout at a healthcare provider, clinicians express concern about data privacy and job security. Which action should the change management team take first to support adoption? Is it A, accelerate deployment to demonstrate quick results, B, offer financial incentives for early adopters, C, host open forums to discuss privacy and job impact, or D, restrict AI access to administrative staff only? The answer is C. Host open forums to discuss privacy and job impact. Addressing concerns through open forums and clear communication helps build trust and clarifies how AI will be used, which is essential for adoption in sensitive environments. What is a common reason organizations struggle with the adoption of generative AI technologies? Is it A, overinvestment in training programs? B, excessive executive involvement? C, lack of clear communication about benefits and impact? Or D, too many pilot projects running simultaneously? The answer is C, lack of clear communication about benefits and impact. A lack of clear communication about benefits and impact often leads to resistance and confusion, hindering adoption. Effective communication helps stakeholders understand the value and reduces uncertainty. Which of the following is least likely to support organizational adoption of generative AI, despite being a popular recommendation? Is it A, providing targeted training for end users? B, rapidly expanding the number of AI tools available? C, establishing clear governance policies? Or D, engaging stakeholders early in the process? The answer is B, rapidly expanding the number of AI tools available. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The options all sound beneficial, but not every popular recommendation is equally effective. Simply increasing the number of AI tools available does not guarantee adoption, as it can overwhelm users rather than encourage engagement. Which statement about organizational change management for generative AI is most accurate? Is it A, change management is only necessary for large-scale AI deployments? B, technical training alone is sufficient for successful adoption? C, the main goal is to minimize disruption to existing workflows? Or D, effective change management addresses both human and process factors? The answer is D, effective change management addresses both human and process factors. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. All options sound plausible, but only one accurately reflects best practices. Change management is not just about minimizing disruption. Measurement, value, and ROI. Which metric is most commonly used to evaluate the financial return of a generative AI project in an enterprise environment? Is it A, return on investment, ROI? B, Net Promoter Score, NPS? C, Mean Time to Resolution, MTTR? Or D, Employee Satisfaction Index? The answer is A, Return on Investment, ROI. Return on Investment, ROI, is the standard metric for assessing the financial return of projects, including generative AI initiatives, by comparing net benefits to total costs. Which of the following is least likely to be a direct input when calculating the value delivered by a generative AI solution? Is it A, reduction in manual processing time? B, increase in customer satisfaction scores? C, number of training sessions held? Or D, revenue generated from new AI-driven products? The answer is C, number of training sessions held. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. All options sound relevant, but number of training sessions held is an activity metric, not a direct value input. Value is usually measured by outcomes such as cost savings, revenue growth, or efficiency gains. A retail company implemented a generative AI chatbot to handle customer inquiries, and after 6 months, customer wait times dropped by 40%, and support costs decreased by 20%. Which measurement best demonstrates the ROI of this change? Is it A, the total number of chatbot interactions? B, the ratio of cost savings and efficiency gains to the chatbot investment? C, the percentage reduction in customer complaints? Or D, the average customer satisfaction score post-implementation? The answer is B, the ratio of cost savings and efficiency gains to the chatbot investment. The best measurement for ROI is the calculation of net financial benefits, cost savings and efficiency gains, divided by the total investment in the chatbot implementation. What is the primary purpose of establishing key performance indicators, KPIs, when managing generative AI change initiatives? Is it A, to ensure compliance with data privacy regulations? B, to document technical implementation details? C, to assign roles and responsibilities? Or D, to measure and track the success of the initiative? The answer is D, to measure and track the success of the initiative. KPIs are established to objectively measure progress, success, and value realization throughout the life cycle of a generative AI change initiative. During a quarterly review, a financial services firm finds that their generative AI document summarization tool has reduced analyst workload by 30%, but has not yet led to increased revenue. What should the governance team focus on to demonstrate value to stakeholders? Is it A, the number of documents processed by the AI tool? B, the potential for future revenue growth? C, the reduction in analyst workload and associated cost savings? Or D, the diversity of document types handled? The answer is C, the reduction in analyst workload and associated cost savings. The governance team should highlight operational efficiency and cost savings as immediate value, even if revenue impact is not yet realized. What is the primary reason organizations track both quantitative and qualitative metrics when measuring the value of generative AI initiatives? Is it A, to comply with regulatory requirements only? B, to gain a comprehensive understanding of project impact? C, because qualitative metrics are easier to automate? Or D, to reduce the need for stakeholder engagement? The answer is B, to gain a comprehensive understanding of project impact. Quantitative metrics provide hard data, while qualitative metrics capture user experience and satisfaction. Together, they offer a holistic view of the AI initiative's impact, ensuring both measurable outcomes and stakeholder perceptions are considered. Which of the following is least likely to provide an accurate measurement of ROI for a generative AI deployment in a dynamic business environment? Is it A, continuous tracking of productivity improvements? B, regularly updated customer satisfaction surveys? C, a single static calculation of initial cost savings? Or D, periodic reviews of business process efficiency? The answer is C, a single static calculation of initial cost savings. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. All options may appear relevant, but only one fails to account for changing variables. Static, one-time cost savings ignore ongoing operational changes, making them less reliable for ROI in dynamic settings. When evaluating the value of a generative AI solution, which statement is most misleading if taken at face value? Is it A, high user adoption always indicates high business value? B, ROI calculations should include both direct and indirect benefits? C, value realization may require ongoing measurement beyond initial deployment? Or D, stakeholder feedback can reveal qualitative value not captured by metrics? The answer is A, high user adoption always indicates high business value. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The statement may sound plausible, but equating high user adoption with high business value ignores whether the adoption leads to meaningful outcomes or ROI.
Thanks for watching. If you found this exam review helpful, be sure to subscribe for more real-world practice and topic-focused study videos. And visit Birdsy.ai to start your free trial of Birdsy, your AI-powered study partner.